Hey, Bayek, it's me, and in today's video, well, I'm continuing my look at the X-Files, and now we're on season 4. Yes, we're getting well into season 4 now. So this is Never Again from 1997. Previously, we'd had Leonard Betts, and the next one will be Memento Mori. So this is, as I said, season 4, and it's episode 13, and it's considered a Monster of the Week story, not part of the mythology. So on the 2nd of February 1997, it was transmitted on the Fox network, and on the 13th of April 1997, it was transmitted on Sky. And then on the 3rd of December 1997 on BBC One. Now it's written by Glenn Morgan and James Wong again. Brilliant stories as always. And it's directed by Rob Bowman, a name we come across so much. He directed 33 episodes of The X-Files and also directed the X-Files movie Fight the Future, which was from 1998. So amazing amount of work for the X-Files. And of course he's gone on to much bigger things as well. Massive producer now. And this series, of course, was produced by Chris Wright as the showrunner, directing and guiding everything. And the music is, as usual, by Mark Snow. And the locations, X-Files always looks great. It is Vancouver, of course. It's all there. It's all on the studio doorstep. They can just film around in Vancouver. Amazing. And as I always say this, the X-Files always looks great. And this is the reason. It really is. So, let's get into the cast. We've got David Duchovny playing Fox Mulder. Gillian Anderson playing Dana Scully. Then we've got Rodney Rowland, who plays Ed Jers. He was in The Sixth Day from 2000, which is an Arnie film. He was in Air Panic, 2001. He was in Shade, 2003. Mr. Fix-It, 2005. I Know Who Killed Me, which is 2013, and he played Kenny Scarf. And in 2013 as well, Savaged. That was another one. But he's in a lot of TV series and TV films. Another great actor, just does a lot of work on, fantastic amount of work. And then we've got, a Hollywood star. Yes, Jodie Foster, who plays the voice of Betty. What can I say about Jodie Foster? Her career speaks for itself. Such a talented actress over a tremendous career. Her first film was Napoleon and Samantha, 1972. Then I think the film that really pushed her to stardom was Taxi Driver as a child actress in 1976. She was in Freaky Friday, 1976. She was in The Hotel, New Hampshire, 1984. And I think this film is absolutely amazing. She was in The Accused, 1988. What a performance by all concerned, including Judy Foster in this film. It is a wonderful, disturbing film, though. It's a very disturbing, but it's so well done. The Accused, what a film. And then, of course, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Iconic film, brilliant performance. She was in Summerby, 1993. She was in Contact, 1997. And then Panic Room, I like Panic Room, 2002. And Flight Plan. Flight Plan, what a film. It's got Sean Bean in it as well. And he survives the film. And that's from 2005. The Brave One, 2007. She's a vigilante in that. Oh, yeah, that's really good. Then she was in Elysium, 2013. Hotel Amethyst, 2018. The Mauritian in 2021. Private Life this year, 2025. And then you look and she's been in a lot of TV series as well, TV films throughout her career. What a tremendous amount of work. It's absolutely fantastic. So, it was good to see her in the X-Files. She was a big fan of the show, and it was all arranged, and she did it. Yes. It's a pity they couldn't have got, imagine this, Quentin Tarantino, who was up for directing this. He did direct another X-Files episode. But wow, that would have really been fantastic. So what is this about? Well, it's an episode where Scully is going solo, if you want to put it like that. She's on an assignment, which Mulder sends her on. He has been told he's got to have a statutory week off. And you can tell that his week off is still his obsessions, as you know. But this is quite an amusing bit, in a way, seeing him like that. But this story is, of course, centered on Scully. And she meets this bloke, Ed Jurse, and they have a kind of a relationship. We see as another side to Scully, and unfortunately for her, but it's all worked out pretty soon. Is that she is in danger because this guy, Ed Jurse, hears this voice, which is the voice of Jodie Foster, and the voice is from the tattoo, he thinks, and he is forced in many ways to do what she says. She's a very jealous woman, and she doesn't want him involved with anybody else. That's it. She belongs, he belongs to her. That's it, basically. But of course, it all comes down to the fact that what has happened with this tattoo is that he's been kind of poisoned. This sort of tattoo is got a drug in it which causes hallucinatory effects, and that's why he's hearing the voice. Very clever. It's interesting because I've seen a lot of well, not a lot, but I've seen a lot of really interesting stories about tattoos, and this is another good angle, a good side. I like the fact that they've done that in this story. It's interesting in many ways seeing Scully, that her life how it is, we see him, we have certain ideas of what she's like, and we're seeing more, looking a bit further into her character, and I think that's really good. It's a good opportunity to see that. And I like the way the writer has done this. It's a really good idea. A tattoo story, but really is a study of Scully. It is amazing. Yeah, I love it. Gillian Anderson gives such great performances. She really does. She is just so talented, and at this young age, relatively, she's absolutely brilliant, and she is such a great actress, as we know today. She's just brilliant. What can I say? But this story is good. It's well rated. A lot of fans, I think, really enjoy this story, and the critics did as well, because it's a good. It's a good story, and when you've got a performance like this from Gillian Anderson, that you can't help but love this, and I think it's great. It doesn't matter that we don't see as much of Mulder. There'll be other episodes where we've seen more of him and his obsessions. Some, I think, may question, well, we had the cancer revelation the previous week, and why is there no mention of it, or, no reference at all to it? Well, I'm afraid it's simply because this was recorded with the scripts and the way the schedule was, before that storyline was going to happen. But for various reasons, for scheduling, they had to put it in after this cancer episode, but it will go back to normal. But I don't think, I'm not worried about that. I think, it's nitpicking to start going around saying, oh, why isn't she going on about consequences? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Not when you got a quality episode like this. And highly recommended as always. It's a wonderful story in terms of it exploring, as I say, Scully. What can you say? Brilliant. And that's it. Yes. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and you can see all the previous reviews I've done of the X-Files, and also you can see in the playlists I do other things. A lot of TV, films, often with a retro feel as well. And if you like this video as well, please give the video a like. If you give the video a like, it gets it out to YouTube, and hopefully other people might enjoy it. If you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I always enjoy reading your comments. And that's it. I've gone on far too long. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.